Hey there, so I'm going to add this to our clavicle some more for you to have for positioning of the clavicle and the scapula. This is going to be our scapula positioning video. Share screen. And get it to let you look at it. Here's our scapula video that we made, so I'll let that play.
Hi there guys, so we're going to look at scapula, radiography of the scapula in your bone sugar book. So for the scapula, we're going to do two views, an AP and lateral, SID 40 inches, 10 by 12 IR portrait. Central ray is mid-scapula. How are you going to find that? You're going to go 2 inches inferior to the coracoid process and 2 inches medial from the lateral border of the patient. So the lateral border of the patient is right by the side of the body under the armpit. We're going to also have a different central ray for our lateral view. So that first one there is for the AP view. The lateral view is going to be mid-vertebral border of the scapula. The patient is going to be in an anterior oblique position. That means they are going to be facing the IR, either LAO or RAO. The affected side is going to be touching the IR. They're going to be rotated 45 to 60 degrees, depending on their body habitus. So we are going to position them until we get the scapula lateral by looking and feeling the acromion and the coracoid, drawing a line straight through them until they're perpendicular to the IR. And that's going to depend on your body habitus. It could be 45 to 60 degrees of rotation. So RAO, LAO. RAO is going to show the right side. The LAO is going to show the left scapula. Patient is going to stand but not lean on the AP with their back against the board. Their arm is going to be up the affected side, 90 degrees out. So if you can think, if your blinkers are messed up and you have to stick your arm out the window to make the stop, if your brake lights don't work, I guess I should say, you're going to do that 90-degree bend in the arm. And the book also shows it, like some students call that the salute. So we'll put the hand 90 degrees bent with the hand on the top of the forehead. For the lateral, the patient's going to be positioned with the arm across the body if we are looking for the body of the scapula. If the area of interest is the acromion and coracoid process, we are going to put the arm behind the back. So two possible positions for the arm on the lateral. Breathing instructions. AP, you can do orthostatic breathing, which is a breathing technique to blur out the ribs and the lungs. That's the best choice. If your patient cannot do that, then you would just suspend respiration. I am going to test you on orthostatic breathing as being the preferred way, so you can get a clearer picture of the scapula. Lateral is just suspend respiration, don't breathe, don't move. Wherever they're at, just stop breathing. Clinical indications for this are fractures or pathologies of the scapula. There's our video showing these. So just got our back against the board, centering mid-scapula, arm on the head, 90 degrees out with the humerus. Put the marker down there in the corner, 10 by 12 portrait. Hold your breath and expose. She's going to show the lateral now. So that was her right arm. So her right arm's going to be touching the board. She's going to be in RAO position. The obliquity is going to depend on her, where her acromion and coracoid are going to match up the vertebral border through. And that is the lateral coming midway between vertebral border of the scapula. So again, this is Wiki Radiography. This does not look like a scapula. I'm going to have to find a better one for us. We want the arm straight out at 90 degrees, so the arm would not be down like that on the scapula. I just realized this, so we're gonna skip on down. You should see light field all the way around the top of the shoulder and the outer edge of the arm. So we should have collimation above the shoulder and the whole scapula there. The reason we abduct the arm out is to bring the scapula away from the spine. This is our lateral view. Our scapular Y view for the shoulder is very similar to this. We're positioning it the same way. We're just moving the arm across the body, as the picture on the left shows. The arm is across the patient's body, so we can move the humerus off the body of the scapula and we can see it. So it does look like a Y here. Same picture flipped the other way, the arm is across the body. Now, once you see this acromion and corpoid up here, we are going to put the arm behind the back. And we'll look at those in bond trigger more radiographically. So that's our two positions for scapula, AP and lateral.
All right, guys, so I will find you a better scapula AP, and that is our video for the scapula.